Hey guys, welcome. Come on in. I'm getting started. Right. Type 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Right. Type 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Right. And I will get started. Right. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen before I get started? Right. We are live, right? Live on Facebook. We are live on Facebook, right? Today I'm going to touch on where the market is going, right? At the same time, also answer some questions, burning questions that you guys may have, right? And at the same time, also share my thoughts about the markets going forward from now on, right? Okay. Yeah. So hopefully it will be very rewarding and beneficial to all of you who are attending, right? Okay. So type 2 in the chat if you can see I can see you guys typing 1, right? So type 2 in the chat if you can see my screen and I will get started. All right, okay. And like I say, I'm going to share with you because recently, a lot of news came out, banking news especially. Market has been pressed down. In fact, market has been pressed down since February, right? Since February. So a quick update on where the market is going for all of you, I think is really beneficial, right? Very beneficial to you guys. So very quickly, okay. Yeah, okay. I can see you guys joining already. So let's get started, right? Okay. And by the way, guys, if you are from joining for the first time and you're new to our group, you may want to get more updates from us through Telegram, right? Okay, this is our way of sharing through our Telegram channel, right? And also watch our videos at YouTube through the link that you see on your screen, right? Why I say this is because after this is done, right? After this Facebook Live is done, right? Those who miss it, you are not able to come back to this Facebook group and see it. You have to go to the YouTube channel to see the uploaded version, right? The recorded version, right? Okay. So let me get started. First thing first, financial disclaimer. Everything that I share in this video is all for educational purposes. You need to do your own due diligence, right? Even if I share certain stocks, you need to do your own due diligence, right? Okay. So, and like I say, okay, over here, if you want to get more updates, go to Winning Trader updates, or go to our YouTube where I have almost weekly market insights for the coming week, and also I do share some really good stocks in my videos as well, right? That you can consider looking into it, right? Okay. And also if you want our free training, right? Click on this join our Trade to Win workshop, which is a free training for you guys, right? Okay. So very quickly, let me just go to my charts, right? Go to my charts. Okay, so market has been pretty, I would say pretty going down since start of April, right? Start of April. Start of February. Start of February, right? Okay, people have been asking me when does this correction is over, right? Start of February over here, right? Okay, and it has been corrected since exactly at the start of February, it started correcting, right? Going down. And this is the same for, this is S&P 500, right? This is the same for, this is the same for Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones, you can see also start of February, it start to go down, right? And NASDAQ as well. NASDAQ, okay? Start of February, it started to go down, right? Okay. Of course, NASDAQ started to rebound much earlier, right? So, but the other two indexes, if you look at it, okay, Dow Jones is still down, right? No, still no signs of rebounding, right? If you look at S&P 500, okay, still no signs of rebounding, right? Okay, but NASDAQ has rebounded a little bit, right? Okay, so there's a disparity whereby people are more focused into tech right now, right? I do see like tech this year is going to do so, tech stocks, right? This year is going to do so much better than last year, right? Because last year, tech stocks is the worst performing index out of the three indices, right? Three major indices, the Dow Jones, the S&P, and the NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ was the worst performing last year, right? I do think like this year, NASDAQ could be playing catch up, whereby you will most likely end the year with as the best performing index out of the three major indices, right? Okay, and people are already reacting to it, right? Okay, so this is not something that I feel myself. A lot of people out there also feel it this way, and that's why they are loading up on tech stocks, right? Okay, so stay tuned, right? Later on, I'll share with you one tech stocks that is really good, right? Technically, it's ready to rebound, right? In a big way, right? And not only that, I'll share a few more later on. But basically, rebound has started since February, and it has basically still continue to be so-called under pressure, right? Under selling pressure. So my short-term insight is that starting from now, it may just rebound a little bit, right? So if you look at the S&P over here, right? It may just rebound a little bit above 4,000, right? Okay. But here's the thing. After the rebound, selling pressure will come back. Okay, after the rebound, selling pressure will come back. So this rebound will go above 4,000, right? Most likely, and maybe even higher, right? But I feel like it will not go too much higher. At best, is maybe 4,000 to 4,100 around there, right? Or even 150, right? Around this range. So, but be more cautious when it rebounds to this range, right? Okay, especially around this range, there may be a lot of selling pressure coming back in to press it down. Why I say this is because based on the weekly chart, right? We are using our profit signal, our so-called trade to win strategy, right? Using our trade to win strategy. We can see that there is a sell trigger, right? And the sell trigger once happened here, right? It didn't move a lot, right? It means it may move a little bit more, right? It may longer term, right? Mid-term wise, right? Mid-term. So just now what I say was just short term, that it will rebound, right? Based on the daily chart. But based on once it has run its course based on the daily chart, right? What will happen is that based on the weekly chart, right? It will still have quite a bit of selling pressure. So that's why I say it may go above 4,000 to even 4,001 or even 4,500, right? But around this range, okay, in terms of risk to reward is based on the weekly chart. For my strategy, I would rather short sell it down again, right? Short sell it down again. So yeah, that's my take, right? That's my take, that I do see a lot of whipsaw going forward from now until even next month, right? Okay. But I do see a short-term rebound happening very soon, right? Starting from now, right? Okay. So hopefully with this insight, you guys will know better what to expect. By the way, if you have any questions for me, right, now is the best time to ask me, right? Okay. Type in the comments if you have any questions to ask me, right? Okay. Yeah. And by the way, I can see a lot of my students coming in, and also a lot of you guys new to me that's from the public joining me as well. So I just want to say, like, I will never, right? Because a lot of my students are actually, we sidetrack a little bit first, just for 2 minutes, right? I will never private message you in Facebook one-on-one, right? Or use Messenger or text you. I would never do that, right? I would never. I'd rather do a group coaching, group training, just like what we are doing right now, right? So if you have someone that is like my face, Thomas, or whatever, texting you, right? Make sure you report it and report him as a fraud or scam or whatever it is, because that person who is going to private message you one-on-one, right, most likely is trying to scam you, right? I'm pretty sure, right? 90%. I'm pretty sure 90%. Why? Because so many of our students are actually text me and ask me, hey, is this you or not? So I told them, no, it's not me, it's a scammer, right? I can't stop people from creating Facebook account and using my photo and using my presence, because they can just go to my profile and Facebook to download everything and create a new Facebook account with my face and name themselves Thomas also and private message you, right? Okay, so that is something that I can't stop, right? But definitely be more cautious, right? I hope this warning helps you guys to avoid being scammed of your money, right? By the way, how many of you have received me private messaging you? I'm just curious. I can see some of you like, yeah, okay. So if you have, right, please report them as scam, because it's definitely not me, right? Okay. So just to continue, right? Just to continue, like I say, if you have any questions for me, please type in the chat. By the way, for those of you who are interested to see how this works out, right? Okay, because over here you can see it's pretty solid in the sense that you see a buy here, you buy, it goes up, buy, it goes up, right? Okay. Yeah, pretty okay. So on the money chart, right, we actually have a trigger to buy, which is a strong trigger, right? Okay. All our triggers are strong. Okay. It means that long-term wise, it may just go all the way by the end of the year, go above 4,002 to 4,004. Okay, by the end of the year, right? But by the end of the year is easily from now, right? Another 8 to 9 months, right? Okay, another 8 to 9 months. So throughout that time, before it actually reached there, it may just whipsaw, right? Whipsaw. So we need to take a look at the short term, right? Okay, short term, like I say, based on the daily chart, is going to go up, right? But after going up, right, be warned that there will be selling pressure over here, right? Based on the weekly chart, right? So most likely scenario is that it will just move up, then after that come down again. So it's a lot of whipsaw up and down going forward, even all the way up to next month, right? Even all the way up to next month. So I do have few stocks, even though with the whipsaw, long-term wise, by the end of the year, I do see it going higher, right? Okay. One of them is Intel, right? One of them is Intel. Why I say Intel is pretty good is because it's been sold out a lot, right? Since around at $60+ almost $70, right? It has went down quite a bit, right? Now it's like almost like around $25-$30 range, right? To $25-$30 range. I would say And also because our trade to win strategy trigger a buy, right? Okay, trigger a buy. So I would say is almost time for it to start going up, right? It haven't even start going up yet, right? It haven't even start going up yet. So there's enough time for you to monitor for the trigger, right? And also for those who have our so-called Telegram group, okay, monitor for Intel to show to say buy, right? Okay, based on the daily chart, right? Okay, once it say buy, you can actually start buying, right? Okay, but of course, if you were to apply our trade to win strategy, there is a bullish price action over here. You can actually buy here, right? You can actually buy here. You don't have to actually wait for the profit signal to show, right? Okay, so you manually applying the strategy, you will be able to spot the bullish price action actually trade up, right? And for every one of you, I do think like it will break above by the end of the year, right? Break above 32.50 or even touch $35, right? So right now, a good buying range, right, will be around $27 to $24, right? $24 to $27 is a very good price to actually get into buy, okay? To get into buy, okay? So yeah, that's why I feel mainly because long-term wise is oversold a lot, right? There will be a lot of people, so-called bargain hunters, buying interest coming in at this price range, right? Okay, and with more demand to buy the stocks, it should be able to move slightly higher. Okay, yeah. And that is based on technical and technical is oversold, it should rebound. So we treat this as a technical rebound, right? A technical rebound long term based on the monthly chart, right? Okay. The weekly chart also shows that it is right for you to rebound also. Okay, it's right for you to rebound. And you can see that recently, if around at $25 or $26 you buy, right? Okay, you are already in a very good profit, right? You just have to put your stop loss at the very low here. I would say easily in terms of risk to reward, you are already closing to 2, right? Risk to reward, 2R, right? 2 times the return based on your risk, right? Based on your risk. So do that, monitor it yourself, right? I do think that this is a very solid support level, right? This is a very solid support level. You can definitely use around this range as your stop loss. Okay, yeah. Okay, just in case I'm wrong, right? Just in case I'm wrong, you can still use that as a stop loss, right? Okay. Thomas, for the Telegram stocks, should we use the daily charts only, right? Telegram stocks is only on daily charts, right? Telegram stocks is only on daily charts, right? Okay. Watch my latest 3-day live training, right? Or the 2-day live training, whichever training you are in, right? Okay. Watch the recording of it. I actually have a strategy for you to follow that is I would say 99% or at least 90% sure win, right? Okay. And that is you because we track a lot of stocks in the Telegram, right? Humanly, I don't think it's possible to take all the trades, right? Okay. So because of that, we formulated a strategy whereby you choose and fix to 10 or 15 stocks and you just trade them based on the Telegram alert. It will save you a lot of time, right? And from there on, you can see the results. Okay. For more details on it, you can actually go into the your students' video training material and look for it. Email us if you can't find it. Right. Okay. We will try to get the link for you through email and send it to you. Right. Okay. So there is a step-by-step, straightforward formula to ensure that by in 12 months time, you actually profit from it, right? Okay. and not to just jump around. Okay, it was as why all these, the reason why we do all these and why we don't want you to do something else is because we want a consistent approach to have a consistent return and consistent profits throughout the 12 months or throughout the 1 year, so that by the end of 12 months you are profitable, right? Okay. And a lot of other reasoning, I will touch it here. I will leave it in the video training. Once you watch it, you will understand, right? Okay. Intel cut dividend 50%, right? Intel cut dividend 50%. I don't follow news, right? Okay. When they cut dividend, is it good for their future company, right? May not be good for investors, but is it good for their bottom line, right? Okay, so maybe look at two sides of the coin. It can be a minus, it can be a plus also. If they reduce their dividend, it means that they have more cash, more operating capital, or more liquid cash for them to do something else, use the money to do something else, right? Okay, which could be a good thing, may not be a bad thing, right? Okay, yeah. And like I say, I'm not a fundamental guy, I'm more of a technical guy. The way I see it is ready to rebound. That's all. Right? Okay. Take it with a pinch of salt, right? Whether you believe me or not, like 1 year from now, you'll know. 1 year from now, will this by the end of the year, let's say by the end of the year, 31st of December, will it at least touch $32 or $35? Right? If it does touch that price, that means I'm right, right? Okay, it did rebound, right? Okay, after you rebound, then you come back down, it's another story, right? Okay, what I'm trying to say is by the end of the year, you will reach this price, right? Okay, so you might want to consider, I'm not asking you to really go into it, do your own due diligence, right? Don't take my word for it, right? Okay, yeah. Another one is Disney, right? I keep mentioning Disney. If my students know it, right? Since last year, I've been, since late last year or early this year, I've been always talking about Disney, right? Okay, and since the start of the year, it did rebound, right? Okay, since the start of the year, like, it has been like $80+ rebound all the way close to $117. Now come back down, right? Okay, people are saying like, hey Thomas, really it will still continue to rebound now because it came down a lot, right? Okay, so I just want to say, like, you can see over here, right, the trigger on the long-term chart, 1 month monthly chart, right? This is a monthly time frame chart. The trigger is still intact, right? Nothing has changed, right? Long-term wise is due for it to continue to go up. Okay, because of recent events, is being pressed down. In fact, we should take the opportunity whereby for Walt Disney, for this year alone, right? For Walt Disney, at least for the first half of the year, I will buy on dips. I'll buy on dips. So it dip, I will buy. Okay, for same thing for Intel, right? Okay, if it dips to a certain price, for me, I feel like between 80 to 85 or even $90, right, is a pretty good price. So between $80 to $90 is a pretty good price to actually go in, right? Okay. And like I say, even if you could even put a stop loss at the very low on this monthly chart as well, right? So it's like, if I'm not wrong, it's like $80+ over here, right? You can go and check the exact numbers here, right? Okay, but place your stop loss slightly lower than this low, good enough, right? Okay, but my point here is that I think after this retracement on the daily chart, right? Okay, if it, I hope it goes to 90, right? But I do feel like even if it goes to 90, I'm not too worried. I think it will start to rebound again, right? And eventually reach at least maybe 120, right? By the end of the year, again, by the end of the year, it should at least reach 120 by the end of the year. All right. Okay. Yeah. Don't shoot me down if I'm wrong. Right. Okay. Yeah. even though most of the time I'm right, I'm not right 100% of the time. I hope you guys understand. Because if you have been following me, especially my students, you must be always thinking, oh, how come Thomas is most of the time right? Okay, but take note, most of the time doesn't mean all the time. Okay, sometimes I'm wrong also, right? Okay, so you need to do your own due diligence, be more price sensitive. I would say right now almost there, pricing almost there to start getting in on Disney already. All right, okay. Target price also give you already. Once reach, make sure you take profit. If not, after that you come down, then don't look for me, right? Okay, yeah. Do you guys want more? Do you guys want more? If you want more, then type more in the chat. Comment, right? Type more in the comment. You want some tech or not? You want some tech stocks, right? Type yes in the comments or type more in the comment, right? Okay. One person type once will do. You don't have to type so many times, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. We have like quite a number of us here, like 80 plus of us. Now, okay, let's do it this way. If less than 40, half of you type in the comment, right, then we just end it here. Because I mean, some are not interested, right? Okay, then we must end it here, right? My private student, don't worry, I will just private, I won't private message you. I will send it to our Facebook group, right? So that you will know, right? Okay. So if you really want, right, just type it in. I will review another few for you guys, right? Okay, just so that you will benefit from this Facebook sharing, especially it has been a long time since I do this Facebook sharing, right? Okay, right? Okay. So type more or type yes in the chat, right? Like I say, this Facebook Live, by the end, if you're not with me right now, right, at the moment that we finish, it will be deleted and you can't access to this Facebook Live unless, of course, you wait for the uploading in Facebook, in our YouTube channel, right? In our YouTube channel, but it will be deleted, right? Okay, it may take my team may take 1 or 2 days or even 3 days later, then they will upload today's Facebook Live, right? Okay, so make sure you are staring at the computer and hearing everything that I share here, because these stocks, if you take action, most likely, I'm pretty sure, because my money is in it, right? Okay, my money is in it. I'm pretty sure I want to make money also, right? And that's why I'm sharing that with you as well, right? Okay, yeah, I can see a lot of you typing in. Okay, cool, right? Let me jump right into it. One tech stocks that I feel like pretty okay is Amazon. Okay, Amazon has been sold down a lot since last year as well, right? Since last year as well. So, and because it's been sold down a lot since last year, you can see all the triggers here, sell, wow, make money, right? Okay. Here buy also can make money, right? Okay. Over here, there's a sell, went down, right? Okay. Sell here also went down. So pretty good signal, right? And for those of you in the public, if you really want to know our strategy behind this profit signal, then encourage you to join our free training, right? Or even if you want to get your hands on this profit signal, right? In our free training, we do share with you how you can get your hands on them, to get access to this profit signal so that you can use it for your own, right? Okay. So coming back to this, this is Amazon. All right, why do I feel long-term wise is good in the sense that okay, there is actually showing that it is hitting a very good resistance over here. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it or not. This is a support, not resistance. Sorry, I correct myself. Right. This is a support, right? And based on this support, right, is pretty solid. And because of that, I do think like it will just go up to like maybe even $120. Okay, $120, and now it's like below $100, right? Okay, So I do feel like around the price range of 80 to 90 is a very good price range to get in, right? To get in to buy. Okay. Or even slightly lower, maybe also can, if you are a long-term investor, right? Okay, if you are not, you're more of a trader, then put your stop loss here, right? Slightly below this low, right? Okay, over here, slightly below, right? Put your stop loss somewhere here, good enough, right? Okay. Why I say this is because I think it's been sold down a lot, oversold. Technically, there should be a technical rebound, and that rebound should at least by the end of the year reach 120 now. Okay, at least reach 120. Okay, and there's a trigger here, right? Didn't work well for our trigger. I'll be straightforward with you, it didn't work well, but I think in future trigger it will work pretty well, right? Pretty well. Should get quite a now quite a good profits, big amount of profits for you if you follow on Amazon, right? Follow on Amazon, right? Okay. Yeah, in fact, Amazon already trigger bullish price action based on our trade to win strategy lah, right? Okay, so take note of that, right? Take note of Amazon, right? Okay, yeah, pretty good stocks to look at lah. Out of the many stocks like Microsoft, Facebook, another one is maybe even Google. Let me take a look. Yeah, Google not so much. Google still can. I'm not saying you can't, right? Google is also a stock that I'm looking to go into, right? Okay. And in fact, same thing lah, right? Put your stop loss here. I think Google also because of the bullish price action on this money chart, right? It means that long-term wise, by the end of the year, should at least reach again 110, right? 110. So if you ask me, I can only trade one stock, I will still prefer Amazon. Okay, not say Google cannot. Google also can go in. If you can do two, then the first one maybe Amazon, then the second one you can do Google right? Okay, yeah, that's what I feel. Google can still go up It's not say it cannot go up. It's just that my first choice will be Amazon right? Okay, yeah. Okay. If you have been waiting for I can see you have been waiting for Amazon to go back to $90, right? Okay, or Google. I'm not sure which one you mean, right? But I would say it did go to below $90. Whether it's Google, you see over here it went below, right? It went below like February, end of February, it did went below. So you should have got in here but if you didn't, then yeah, you have to wait a bit right? Okay, I would say if it's $90, $91, still okay You don't need to really be very strict on it Even Amazon, right? When I say like the range of $80 to $90, if it's $91, why not, right? Okay, it's just a little bit of difference, right? Okay, won't affect too much or you can just have an idea of risk management whereby okay, it's 91, why not I just go in a bit first. If it drops to 89, then I'll go in more, right? Okay, also can right? Have like make sure like you don't put too much into one stock, then good enough, right? You don't put all your eggs in one basket, then good enough, right? So let's say I'm going to use 3 eggs on Amazon, for example. So $91 maybe, or $92 maybe I will go, or even Google, right? $91 or $92. So if I want to go in, then, I got 3 eggs to put in. Maybe I got 30 eggs, right? So I'm going to use just 3 eggs, right? For one stock like Google or Amazon, right? So and it's only $91 and Thomas say $90, you know. Why not? I just use 18 at $91 or $92. But if it drops to 90 or 89 or 88, then the remaining 2x I can just put it in. Anyway, I also plan to use the 3x on that one stock, right? I think have the idea of proper risk management that makes sense. Then it doesn't affect you, okay? It doesn't affect you, right? Okay. Okay. It's not dollar cost averaging. I'm not saying like, okay, you keep on, you go to like $88, you put 2x in, then you already use up a 3x already for one stock, right? Even though you have 30x, right? You left with 27x, right? And you already use 3x on one stock already. Then it still continue to drop to $85 or $83 or even $81. You still keep on putting eggs into the pricing just to average down, right? You don't do that, no. You don't do that. You must always have a stop loss, like the stop loss that I mentioned just now. Once it hit there, we cut loss already, right? That is proper risk management. And we don't average down all the way. 3x is 3x. 3x is 3x. I plan to use 3x anyway, right? Okay. So I could 3x all go in at $91, or I could split the 3x like $91, I go in 1x, then $89, I go in 2x, like that. Okay, but if it drops to 87, 85, I don't continue putting eggs into it. I don't do that, right? That one is dollar cost averaging, right? Okay, don't mix up, right? I'm not suggesting you do average cost, dollar cost averaging, all right? I never do that, and I don't suggest you do that also, right? Okay, yeah. I'm not against it. I'm not against dollar cost averaging. If you can make a lot of money from dollar cost averaging, right? I'm happy for you. I'm not the type that do it, right? Okay, I'm not the type that do it, and maybe I'm lousy. I can't make it work, right? Okay, yeah. So for dollar cost averaging, maybe you can. I don't know, right? Okay, yeah. So disclaimer, do your own due diligence. I'm not telling you to do dollar cost averaging, right? In this, I say again, I'm not asking you to do that, right? Okay, yeah. I'm asking you to have proper risk management. Okay. Okay, I missed something. ALB. Okay. Going down. Yeah, still to buy ALD. Should not be, right? Okay. I think ALB is not something that you want to buy and hold. I feel ALB is something that you don't want to buy and hold. In fact, if you already bought, you should start selling, right? ALB should be able to, like in the future, right, on the daily chart, right, if there is a trigger to sell, I will sell. I will sell. Yeah. Why? Because it has shoot up a lot. It's time for it to come down. Simple. Just now why I say the stocks that I say pretty good to buy, right, is all because it has went down a lot. Time for a technical rebound, right? In this case, it has went up a lot. Time for a technical correction. Okay, it's time for a technical correction for this one. For this one. So be careful if you are buying, right? Be careful if you are buying. Shopify. Shopify, I think is a good stock. Okay, thanks that you mentioned it. I also look at Shopify as a good stock to go up, right? And it should reach $60 by the end of the year, right? Or at least go back to the recent high of this level, which is around $55, right? If I'm not wrong, let me see. Yeah, around $55. So it should at least go back up to $55 or even $60 by the end of the year. By the end of the year, right? Okay. So not too worried about Shopify, but of course, if we reach that price range, selling may continue to come back in and press it down. Okay, and press it down. All right. BAC. BAC, I will say, especially with recent news, right? I will wait for based on our strategy, the trade to win strategy, right? We will use our proprietary price action on the daily chart before we go into buy. I wouldn't say this is a bad price to buy, right? The issue here is that it may even go lower before it bounce, right? So our bullish price action is there for us to say like, okay, if it trigger, then we go in. I know that some of you are our students. You can see a bullish alert already on the daily chart, and tonight maybe a price action, right? I would say because it has been sold down a lot, right? Try to use double price action before you go in. Okay, try to use double price action or at least C8, then you go in, right? Okay, then you go in. Another stock that I have, please don't type all the stocks that you want me to look at. I can't, today is not about the stocks that I want to look at, right? Okay. Let me share with you another stock that I feel is pretty good, right? Okay. And that is Colgate, right? Colgate. Colgate, if you look at it, right? Okay. And by the way, I have a YouTube channel where I talk quite a few reasons why Colgate is good, right? Colgate-Palmolive, this stock is good, right? If you want to know more about Colgate-Palmolive, why I feel it's good to buy for the long term, right? Then go to the YouTube channel and find the so-called analysis video, right? Analysis video. It's under analysis in focus. It's under analysis in focus. So under analysis in focus, this is where I have a series of videos whereby I analyze the markets and find specific stock that I feel worthwhile to invest or trade long term, or even industries that I feel like is over at that point of time is ready to move up, right? Okay, so over here, you can see long term wise, right? Since 2009, easily like 10 over years, right? 15 years kind of thing. Now, it has always have a good move up, correction, move up, a big correction, then down a bit, down a bit, then still continue to go up, right? A consolidation, right? Or you can call it a correction or consolidation. Started, I think 2 years ago. Okay, almost 2 years ago, right? The high was formed about 2 to 3 years ago, right? Over here, right? October 2020 or maybe December 2020, right? Okay, so around this period, okay, around this period, this was a all-time high, right? And it has been more than 1-2 years for the consolidation to fully form, right? I think it's about time for it to start going up again, right? Start going up again. At least, right, with the pricing right now, okay, and this stock is quite defensive, okay, this stock is quite defensive. So because this stock is quite defensive, I would say around at 80, it should at least from now $70 over, right? The best, I would say, way below 70, you can accumulate more, right? But current price is still okay to start accumulating, right? Accumulating. Eventually, by the end of the year, I want to see it reach at least $80 again, or even $82.50. And maybe next year you will go to an all-time high or maybe break above $87, right? Okay, that's what I feel. for Colgate, right? For Colgate, right? So yeah, yeah, okay. JD has went down a lot. Should I accumulate? I would say JD can buy lah, right? Technically lah, can buy lah, right? Put your stop loss somewhere around here lah. Okay, so somewhere around $32, you know, $32 should be fine lah. Okay, put your stop loss around $32 should be fine lah, right? Okay. I think at current price, quite okay to start accumulating, even though I feel like maybe it will still go down a bit more lah. So maybe just hold on it, go down a bit more to maybe even $36, that range, right? $36 that range. As long as it don't break below there lah, right? Which is around $33. Okay. If we break below $33, then maybe I'll wait a little bit more. All right. Okay. Yeah. What's the symbol? You don't have the symbol. Eddie, it's not that I don't want to answer you. It's just that you don't have the symbol for me. I really cannot type it in. Right. Sheng Siong maybe can. Sheng Siong. This one. It's not that I don't want to answer you because the way you ask, like, you're asking the company, the business, or you're asking the technical charts. Because whatever you say, I don't take into I don't take into consideration when I analyze the charts. Everything that you guys say, right? I actually, if it's news, it's something that I don't follow, right? It's something I don't follow. And my question to you is, why trade Singapore stocks when you can trade US stocks, right? Which is so much better, right? If I look at it this way, right? Based on the daily chart, right? My suggestion to you here is if you want to trade Sheng Siong, right, is just take the trigger and trade up. Okay, take the trigger and trade up. You see, all good, ma. You see, you trade here, then you go up. Right? You trade here, you also go up. Then after that, you come back down, trade here again, then you go up. So you are having a lot of trigger that can actually make you money on. Right? Okay. And for those of you who don't have the trigger, right? You may want to join my free training where I share with you how you can get your hands on this trigger and also get access to this profit signal so that you can use it on your own. Right? Okay. Yeah. So if you don't mind, type the symbol, then maybe I can take a look. Right? But I already share with you the way I see Sheng Siong. Right? For Sheng Siong, right, I will use the daily chart and just take the trigger and trade. When I see the trigger, I trade. You see, also make money. Right? See here, then go up, make money. See here, go up, make money. See here, go up, make money. Okay, what? I think pretty good. You'll make quite a lot of money. Seriously, for the past 1 year, right? If you are using here, like you buy here, go up, buy here, go up, buy here, go up, buy here also go up, buy here also go up, buy here also go up. Oh, you also make money. Pretty good, right? Yeah. And this is based on our trade to win strategy, right? Why I say this is because our trade to win strategy is very simple, yet very powerful, and yet very straightforward. There's no gray area. And because of that, right, I spent thousands of dollars asking a programmer to program our trade to win strategy into this profit signal, right? So the strategy behind this profit signal is actually our trade to win strategy. All right. Yeah. Okay. So the trade to win strategy is about getting winning trades. It's about getting winning trade. So you can use it in any formula, right? Any formula. So if I were to show you, right? If I were to show you a bigger chart, right? I'm going to show you a bigger chart. Okay. You can see using Marvel, you see, market going up, you can make money. Market going down, you also can make money. Last year market was down, right? Last year market was down. But using our profit signal, if you trade this stock, keep buying, you make money. Can you see that? Right? Then you can look at even AMD, you know, when market was going up, tell you to buy. Then market going down, tell you to sell. You know, can you work on Bitcoin? Right, Bitcoin. I can show you Bitcoin. Right, over here. You see, Bitcoin keep selling. You make money. Right, over here. Okay. Can you work on Forex? Right, USD, JPY. Can you work on Forex? Okay, this is Forex, USD, JPY. See, last 2 years, you buy, you make a lot, right? Here you sell also can make, right? Okay. And this is thousands of pips, right? Can you use it on SPY? Right, SPY, S&P 500, right? So you can see over here, last year go up, also tell you to buy. This 2 years ago go up, tell you to buy. Last year go down, tell you to sell, you know. And last year go down, tell you to sell, but you trade a lot of other stocks also can make money, right? Okay. So can you use it on Sheng Siong, which I showed you just now, you know, Sheng Siong. Right, Sheng Siong. Also pretty good, Can you see? Last 2 years. This is last 2 years. Sell, go down, sell, go down, sell, go down, sell, go down, sell, go down. Then start to ask you to buy, go up, buy, go up, buy, go up, buy, go up. It will work. Our strategy is about finding winning trades. Right? Our strategy is about finding winning trades. Our strategy don't care whether it's Forex, stocks, Hong Kong stock, US stock, Malaysia stock, don't care whether it's cryptocurrency. Our strategy don't care, because our strategy are based on price. The way price move, right? We will just determine whether it's a buy or sell, right? Okay, yeah. It's about 1 hour already. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for attending this Facebook Live. I hope you guys benefited a lot. And I do think like I share quite a number of good stocks with you guys, right? Okay. Thank you for attending. I'm ending it here right now, right? Please type 1 if you want me to come on Facebook Live again and do a session just like this, update you on the market insights, and also share some really good stocks with you guys. Type 1 in the chat, right? Okay. Okay. And we have quite a number of people here, right? Okay. Type 1 in the chat, or at least 50% of you type 1. I will schedule another Facebook Live and I'll come back in. How's that in the future? You want me to come back in and share with you, right? Okay. Especially some stocks or my short-term market insights on the markets, right? Then please do that, right? Please do that, right? Okay. Type 1 in the chat if you want me to come back, right? Okay. For students, don't worry, you have your coaching. I'm scheduling more coaching for you guys. Please read your emails if you are one of our students, right? Okay. And I'm going to Japan for my holiday, right? For 3 weeks, right? So next week I'll fly to Japan and I'll come back 3 weeks later after my holiday, right? Then I'll see what I can do to schedule some Facebook Live with you guys. But in the meantime, right, if you want more day-to-day updates, even though I'm overseas, right, I will still update my community, right? So you want some updates from me, right? You can actually go to our Telegram group, right? that you see on your screen, or you could actually go to our YouTube channel, like what you see on your screen, and actually see what are the latest videos that we upload, right? I do sometimes focus on one stock and talk about that one stock, why that one stock is good or bad, right? Okay, so you can actually look into it, right? The next one is if you want to, like you saw our profit signal is really powerful, right? And you want to know more about the strategy behind the profit signal, which is our trade to win strategy, or you want to find out how you could get access to this profit signal as well, right? Then do join our free training, right? Our free training is called the Trade to Win Workshop, right? It's free. So do sign up for it. 3 weeks when I'm back, I'm actually holding another one, free training for the public, right? So please do that if you want to know more about this, right? Okay. Thank you so much. I can see a lot of you typing one, right? Okay, cool, right? So because of that, I will try to schedule another meeting with all of you, right? Okay. I can see a lot of our students very give face, 很给面子 all come in here and actually support me from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it, right? And I wish you guys all the best, right? Okay, I wish you guys all the best. And I need to recharge also, right? For 2 over years, I didn't go a long trip overseas. The last time I went was in 2019, right, to Korea. And that was only 2 weeks and with my kids, right? This time round, I'm going with my wife alone, right? 2% only, right? And enjoying ourselves for 3 weeks before we come back and recharge ourselves so that I'm fully charged and my battery is full so that I can come back and give you guys more updates on the markets, right? Okay. But of course, during these 3 weeks, I will be also monitoring the markets. If something weird or interesting is going to happen, I will update you guys as well, right? Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys. Thanks. No, thank you. I'll see you. And by the way, this Facebook Live will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, right? Okay. And if you want to access to this Facebook Live recording, then go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it so that whenever we upload new videos, you will be notified of it, right? Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys. Wish you all the best. Every one of you. May the profits always be with you. Thank you. See you.